Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another live edition of Mafia Roundtables, Callie's Corner Unfiltered, the home of official Crypto Nostra. There it is, folks. There it is, the logo, the OCN symbol, crooked hat Dom. Let's get it going. Let's get it popping. Hello, YouTube, and hello, official Crypto Nostra TikTok. Good to see everybody on. We're doing a dual show tonight. Tonight, we're talking about heavyweight, well, now he's a lightweight, Sammy the Bull Gravano and Michael Franches, who was a former captain in the Colombo crime family, one of the biggest earners in Mafia history, and Sammy the Bull, one of the most notorious backstabbing killers, serial killers on this planet. So we'll go into that. We'll talk about both of them, the comparisons. Who do you think's more powerful at the end of the show? First off, I want to thank everybody for all the love and support. Couldn't have done it without everybody, all your listeners. Those of you who are new to TikTok, much love and respect. My name is Dominic Sicali. I was a former capo in the Banana crime family. At one time, I was second in command. Actually, I did obtain basically the number one slot. I was elevating people to official captain, and I was getting ready to take out the acting boss, who's now the boss of the Banana crime family, Mikey Washwoman, the nose Mancuso, who's just doesn't belong there. Anyway, that's for another day, another story. All you YouTubers, you know that one. So we'll go. People, hit that like button. Let's say hello to everybody from the YouTube. We could say hello to guests on TikTok. Susan, more likes. Hit that like. John, good to see you on TikTok. We'll go back to YouTube. Tina, Raphael, John, good to see you. Cynthia, Francisco, my capos here. They're my capos on here. Susie Q, we got Susie Q on TikTok. Who else we have? Invite a guest, I see. Do a live. Susie Q and John, good to see you. We got 3 people on. That's it. Hit that like button. Satari, good to see you. Johnny, Big Arm, Scully, Anna Marie, good to see you, Anna. Good to see you. Anthony, who else we have here? Let's go. What's that? You're gonna, what's up? It's about time. No, it's never about time. That's the way we rock and roll here. CJ, what's up, CJ? What's up? Good to see you. TikTok, YouTube. There we go. We go back and forth. We multitask here at Mafia Roundtables, Callie's Corner Unfiltered. We don't play by the rules. We make them. So, with that said, folks, oh, wow. Winded tonight. Ray, good to see you. All sorts of stuff. Good. Gigi, what's up? Chris, Susan, what's up? Good to see you. Wise Guy. We got Wise Guy in the house. D-Truth. What's up? What's going on? Scully. Let's see. TikTok. We got... What's that? Rose? Rose. L. Rose. Z. Oh, we got Kat. What's up? Good to see you, Kat. Listen, watch this show. It's going to be a show of the century. So, folks, let's go into talking about Sammy the Bull. I'll give everybody a quick synopsis. Sammy the Bull was with the Gambino crime family, came up through the ranks, rode the coattails of John Gotti. That's how he got to be an underboss. If not for John Gotti, Sammy wouldn't even have been there. Would have never had that capacity, without a doubt. Sammy was notorious, dangerous as a mofo, and you couldn't mess with him at all. So, on the other hand, you have Michael Franches, eloquent, an eloquent speaker, I should say. Gentleman, man's man. And just because somebody's like that, they don't use profanity, they're not always aggressive, they handle manners in a different way, doesn't mean they're weak. Because in the Mafia, you have to have different characteristics. And in the Mafia, it doesn't matter who yells the loudest that counts. So that's where I was brought up. And it's funny, right now I'll get mad at somebody, you'll hear, rah, 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 I'll growl a lot. However, when I was in the life, there was no growling. When I was serious with somebody or I got mad at somebody, zipped it. You didn't hear me. That's when the people close to me knew I'm going to make a move on that person. Folks, I have to make some announcements here. Adam Rogers, thank you for the contribution. What's up, Dom? Most wise guys are either street smart or money smart. What makes a wise guy have both qualities like you? How rare is it? Examples of both. Well, thank you for that. Vinny was the same way. Vinny was definitely the same way. Um, he had the qualities, very dangerous, and also that. You just have it. You just have a gift. I was blessed. I mean, I quit school in the 10th grade. I did receive my GED, took some college courses while I was in Club Fed in college. But you just try to maneuver. Me, I had a lot of street smarts, and you could utilize that in the real world. And that's what I've done. And I'm resilient. I don't stop. I mean, you put something in my hand, I'm a dog with a bone. I won't stop. I'll hold it and we'll go. And there's so many haters out there. But you know what? Yeah, I get pissed when they hate. But at the end of the day, what I do is I use that anger inside, that negativity, and I make it a positive and I move forward. And I use that to fuel my passion to keep on going. Because there's times, folks, I get down. I'm like, oh man, this is going slow, or this is happening, that's happening. But I don't give up. I never give up. So I'm resilient, determined, and put that work in. And at the end of the day, when you reap those rewards, you're successful. It's a good feeling when you could go into a car dealership and buy anything you want. It's a good feeling when you see a home you like, you could buy it, whether it be you're signing for it, you're paying cash. But when you sign for it, obviously you have to have assets behind you. You have to have good credit. So that's what life's about, and it's really a great feeling. And there's times when things are tight, that happens, but you just pick it up, you keep on grinding it through, and you keep on moving forward. So back to the story. Hit the like button. I need 100 likes before I go into it. That's it. See TikTok? Here's what I do. I extort my YouTubers so I can have 100 likes. I got 209 people right now viewing the live, only 51 likes. Can you believe that, TikTok? Show me some love over here. Show me the hearts. I already have 1,200 hearts on TikTok. That's it. Because I have Susan hitting the button. That's it. Keep on hitting it, Susan. This is what I need. It's a Cali iced tea. Or Brandon iced tea now. There you go. With ginseng in it. Folks, there's no stopping us. Thank you. I'm getting the likes. See, we're getting the likes up. Better than TikTok. See? That's it. I'm going back to YouTube. Anyway, so you have Sammy versus Michael. You tell me. Sammy was known as an animal, a killer, somebody you couldn't trust, feared by a lot of people. Michael was well respected. Michael could go anywhere. Michael would sit down with a guy like Sammy. Look what happened on Patrick Bet-David. Sammy jumped up and said, "Who have you killed?" Well, Sammy, let me tell you something. From killer to killer, Sammy. You don't have to be a killer to be a powerful mafioso, Sammy. Okay? When you kill people, and when you kill people for no reason, for businesses, Sammy, that's not good. People do not respect you. People never respected you. Sammy had, folks, the Napoleon complex. Short, small in stature. So Sammy did a lot of steroids in his day to bulk up, to look big, look tough. But that's a sign of weakness. That's a sign of insecurity. Where Michael, a gentleman, would kill you with kindness. Those are the guys you have to watch out for, because those are the guys who are going to take you out. Doesn't matter whether he killed somebody, he didn't kill anybody. He was respected more so than Sammy Gravano, by far. By far. He had making tons and tons of money, put money in everybody's pocket, could sit down, could speak properly for the family, not be a gavone, not eat with his hands, grunt, fart at a table like Sammy does. And to me, that's he's defaming mob guys like myself, like Michael. I know when to pull back. I could get gangster too. I could come out with profanity every other word. But you know what? Again, it's not who yells the loudest that counts. Michael was a class act. Still to this day is a class act. So if you look at the comparisons, who would you respect more? Somebody you know, because all mob guys, you have to have in the back of your head, this guy will kill you. It's not hard to pull a trigger, folks. It's not hard. It's not difficult. And then if they don't, say if they don't have the heart to pull a trigger, they have guys behind them. Michael was a captain, so he had a crew of guys that would kill you like that. So whether he's giving the order or doing it himself, still taking a life. Still taking a life. So who would you fear more? At least Sammy, rah, 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 rah. You stay away from guys like that. Michael, you gravitate to because you figure I can make money with him. He's a gentleman. He'll treat me fairly. That's the way I felt I was on the street as well. I'm no Michael. I'm not, I can't speak as eloquently as he can. Nowhere near it. I don't purport that. But you know what? I always make an effort to better myself in life. And even when I sat down with Michael, there's a lot I could learn from him, and I'm going to learn from him. He's just a class act beyond. And you saw that when they had that little sit down. Sammy's just Sammy. He thinks everybody's afraid of him, and he's going to use violence and this and that. Yeah, there's times I'll get mad too. I'll think about it. But I try to be fair with people. Unless you come at me, come at my family, come at everybody, it's a different story. So we're doing, see TikTok, we're hitting YouTube, TikTok. I feel like a ping pong ball back and forth. I'm watching it. I'm watching myself tennis match. Boom, boom, boom. My head's going. Just call me Dom Bobblehead. So that'll be my nickname. So we'll answer some questions, go back and forth. I'll go more into my analogy of the two and see what you people have to say. So we have Johnny says, where's my sponsor? All-Star. Oh, All-Star. Johnny wants his button. Wow. Johnny wants a button. Should we give Johnny a button? Let's see. Johnny, you got your button. You just received your button. There you go. And it says, Franches was a joy to work with, class act. And I'm not even going to go into Anna. I'll answer for her. Sammy was a little weasel piece of garbage to work for, a little gremlin, as he well known. So Anthony says, true, Dom. When Michael Franches ate, everyone ate. That's the way it's supposed to be. When Sammy Gravano ate, he killed everybody. So greed. Ray says the most surprising thing with Sammy was how Gotti trusted Sammy so much. I guess he needed a Brooklyn guy for that part of the Gambinos. Who knows? No, I think Gotti got duped by that. I don't think Gotti knew Sammy at all. He got duped in the sense he thought Sammy was somebody he was not. So Sammy's a good talker. He definitely is a good talker. He has a good line of BS. That's for sure. SCC, Dom, looking back, what decade had the most happy memories for you, 80s or 90s? Well, you're going to laugh at this. 90s, I was in jail almost all the 90s. So I went away the beginning of 91, came home in 99. So the 80s for sure, my younger years before I got involved in the life. Those are my happiest memories. Anna, you are most welcome, my dear. I have your back. Gigi, thank you for the contribution. Hey, Dom, I was watching back your show from 2 nights ago and noticed that someone tried to play you by getting you to mention, you know that. Mike Hunt. People on TikTok, they wanted me to mention, hey, there's a guy, Mike Hunt, on here. I didn't mention it, but I'm mentioning it now because she brought you know what he was really saying. Yes, Gigi, I know what they were really saying. That's why I let it go. So, and there was another one too, not just that one. So, Anna says 100% truth. I hope it's what I just said about little Scammy. Hey, Dom, Ireland in the house. We have Steven. We got Ireland in the house. TikTok. Do we have Ireland on TikTok in the house? Let's see. Let's see where we're at on TikTok. Let's see this. Let's see some of the things. You got a flash gold. We got invite Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for tuning in on TikTok. Michelle, we're going TikTok to YouTube, YouTube, TikTok, back and forth. The bobblehead going back and forth. There, I'll be the bobblehead doll. There we go. Got it moving. Joseph says, hello, everyone. Hello, TikTok. Hello, YouTubers. Who else we have? Johnny, we did it. I caught that, Johnny. You did it. I just straightened out Johnny Privalone. He got straightened out. He's now a soldier in our organization, in official Crypto Nostra. For those of you who don't know, tuning in for the first time, who live not under a rock, who live up in the elevation levels of life, official Crypto Nostra is our thing, our group, our movement, the whole YouTube. Now it's going to be the TikTok family as well. We're growing, we're building, and we leave no man or woman behind. We're here for everybody. We got, it's the jacket. Dom, good looking out with Tesla and Eli Lilly skyrocketed today. What did I tell you? Folks, God has blessed me with what? I have no idea. Yeah, with what? I have no idea. Because as quick as I make it, he grounds me real quick. He takes my legs out. Well, I got no legs. I'm stumbling, getting back up, walking. But boy, told everybody I like Tesla. And I'm not a broker. For the record, for those of you the first time, I'm not a broker. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not licensed. I'm a convicted felon. That's what I am. But I educated myself back in the early 90s with the stock market, reading newspapers, Wall Street Journals, USA Today, Daily News, just going through financials, learning. We had a group. We showed each other, used to do trades on Ameritrade through the phone system in the prisons, made money, taught myself, and we excelled. But like I said, I told everybody, they asked me what I liked. I said Tesla. I like the rebound that's coming back. And Eli Lilly. They both popped big today. Tesla was up, what? $17, and Eli Lilly over 30, I think. And they're still up after market, pre-market. I see Tesla taking a nice run up, and I just can't help it. So I sold very little today just to offset, and that's it. I already said that. I have the warden. She came in. She goes, "You're not an investor." With people, please tell her. Say, Maddie, tranquila, tranquila. Just saying. I already said. I said I'm not an investor. I'm not licensed. I'm a convicted felon, and blah blah blah. So my cat, before he comes in, see, she comes in, disrupts everything. This is what I have to live with. This is what I deal with. God, why? But you know what? She always had my back. When I came home, I had nothing. She didn't know me from a hole in the wall. I asked her, why would you open up your bank accounts to me? Why would you borrow money from me? Say, I believed in you. And you don't find that, folks. You don't find that. And she didn't know me from a hole in the wall. She just said there was something about you. I believed in you. And then my boy, Yehuda Kaploon. Dom, I have a construction job for you in Miami. I don't want it. Dom, you can have the entire job. I don't want it. Dom, it's a $200 million job. I'll be down there tomorrow. I went down there, and that was it. Took off, invested in properties, did this, did that, and we took off from there. But at the end of the day, relationships are very difficult. I come to find out myself. I'm an extremely hard person. But, when you see somebody's there for you, they're not there for the money or what you could provide them. She was actually there for me with the money. So, it's nice. It's nice to sometimes make that effort to keep on moving forward in a relationship. But they're hard. They're difficult. You work at it and you keep on growing. But I couldn't have did it without my wife. So that's the truth. So I've come a long way, especially calmed down.